you shot that too?
Always making, like, I was just mainly stuck to myself just making beats. Like, I would send them out to people, but they wouldn't really use it for real. I got a couple here and back, but nothing like released.
So like, how long? So making beats during this whole time, how long would it say it took you to be like, all right, I feel confident in what I'm making and what I'm sending it out to people to get it rapped on and stuff like that?
It wasn't until,
Or your beat making process, your workflow, your beat making process.
honestly, it wasn't until like 2019 because it's something about like the third year of making beats that you just like, I guess you develop your taste, your style.
Because I remember your beats used to be real dark around that time.
They technically are still dark, but they're like more full now.
Yeah, they're more full, I would say.
Yeah, they're
for
more
sure.
full now. But yeah, they were like very, because I was copying 100%. I was copying like Metro Boomin, Travis Scott, early Tyler the Creator, Kanye, and just like a lot of like dark, because that's what I was gravitating towards the time.
Yeah.
No idea why, but it was just so cold to me. So I was copying that. Excuse me. And it wasn't until, like I said, about 2019 was when I guess I had my quote unquote breakthrough with beats. Cause that's all I wanted to do once I discovered that. And then I met my homie Afo, cause he was talking smack, talking about, so senior year, I skipped over a part. So my senior year in high school, I had gotten back into the class again. Right?
What happened?
You know, senior year, you're not really doing anything for real. So,
okay. Oh, so you had extra classes?
Yeah, so senior year, I had like 2 gym classes.
Oh, yeah.
I had like early release,
Yeah,
late start,
all
late
you gotta do was
arrival.
graduate.
And then I had my beat making class. And then I had it both semesters this year. And Afo, your brother, had joined one of the classes after talking mad smack, saying, "Oh man, if I get in this class, I'm gonna be making heat." You know how he be talking,
that's
all
how my
that,
brother is, yeah.
all that blah 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 stuff. And I was like, okay, join. Right? He joined senior year. I think this was the first semester of my senior year, and I remember him saying, he's like, "Oh man, this stuff's low key hard," or something like that. Something like that. And I was giving him the sauce. Bro. I gave him all the drum kits. By this, I'm stacked. I got like at least like 10 gigs worth of drum kits, bro.
Yeah.
Hoarding, man. So I'm giving him like all the Reddit leaks. You know, just giving him like the basic lay around.
Yeah.
I'm showing him how to actually make the beats and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, it was a jolly time. But it wasn't really until like after I graduated high school where it was like, that dread come in. It was like, oh, what do I want to do for real? You know, August I went to college. I went away to college, but before that whole like May, June, July, and right before I went to school.
Because you graduated 2019, right?
Yeah, I graduated 2019, May 2019.
Yeah.
That whole time period before I went to school, by the time I met Afo, he was the only person that was like actually like
Making beats.
wanted to be serious about it. Wanted to take it seriously.
Beats or music?
Beats at the time. He didn't want to record at that time, but he wanted to make beats. So I was like, okay, let's lock in. So we were locking in basically like all day, every day, just making beats. Not even sending them out. Not rapping on them, not sending them out, just making beats. Because, we had to get better. And I basically taught him everything he knows, you feel me? If he says anything otherwise, I taught him everything he knows. But yeah, and then about August came, and I went to school. And I was severely depressed.
So wait. So before we get to that,
Go ahead.
I want to touch on a few things. So let's do like a little reflective thing, looking back on hindsight, right? From when you started producing at 15 to, let's say, your senior year, what type of producer would you say you were? Were you like the quiet producer? Were you like the, hey, let's work, let's network? Or were you like what type of producer were you? Like, or would you say you were in your shell, or would you say you're more like expressive?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say I was in my shell, but I definitely did keep to myself.
Okay.
Because like I wasn't like outwardly networking as I would now, but I always knew like I had to make something or meet with people. Like people would gravitate towards me if that made sense.
Yeah, for sure. Facts.
Like all the homies that I've known, like they just gravitated towards me. Like my homie Bass Gutter, I've said Bass Gutter, Jay Bugging on them 808s, Vaughn, various other
Shout
people.
out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody. They just gravitated towards me. Like it was mainly like somebody knows somebody slide type of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just how my name got around and how I was getting around other people as well.
And